to my channel. So today we'll be reviewing the BLK Life Proof Concealer. Bakit bukas yan? Bukas. So we'll be reviewing the BLK Life Proof Concealer. So I've road tested this for maybe ilang months yun. Nakalimutan ko na, but I bought this since April. So I think from my base products that I've reviewed, I think that's the longest time I've tested out a concealer. But yeah, if you guys want to know my thoughts about the BLK Life Proof Concealer, then please keep on watching. But before that, please don't forget to click the subscribe button down below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and let's get started. So I have the Life Proof concealers. I have two shades. Sadly, I think they only have 4 or 5 shades. I hope they release more shades, or maybe even less than that, because I think when I bought this there's only like 3 shades. I might be mistaken. So the 2 shades I have is Buttermilk and Chestnut. So the Buttermilk is the lighter one. Hala, may lip tint pa ako. But yeah, so this is the lighter one. It's what I use to conceal underneath my eyes and also highlight the key points of my face. So this one is more yellow toned. You guys could see. Oh, diba? Natakpan niya yung lip tint. So that is the shade Buttermilk. It's definitely like a yellow tone shade. So it has a yellow undertone. Then this one is the shade Chestnut. Is actually what I use to cover like pimples, like any skin imperfections, dark spots. So yeah, this is Chestnut, and it looks a lot more neutral compared to Buttermilk. So it looks like this. You guys could see the difference. Chestnut is looking a lot more neutral undertone. So yeah, I actually tried this because of Killa Kush, because her face always looks flawless, especially even under like flash photography, which is kind of hard to do. So yeah, when I first started using these, it's not that I didn't like it. It's just I feel like with these, for them to work, you have to let them sit on your face first and let it marinate. Because if you start blending it right away, nababawasan yung coverage niya agad. Because it's not like a matte concealer. So it's like a creamy, almost satin concealer. So it doesn't really dry down completely matte. The other favorite concealer I like is actually the Get Ready With Me Radiance Tint. And those are kind of like a satin matte, but they dry faster compared to these ones. So when I use those, it doesn't really matter if I let it sit or I blend it right away. Hindi mababawasan yung coverage niya. But with the BLK ones, I have to let it marinate. And that's where the beauty of this concealer comes about. Kasi kapag once na marinate nyo na siya, tapos blend nyo, sobrang flawless tignan ng skin nyo. And it's not like super flawless in a way na it looks very makeup-y, it looks very cakey, your skin looks very covered. I like the fact that it has coverage but still remaining skin-like. Hi guys! So I've been testing out a new concealer recently, and I've been on a concealer kick more than a foundation kasi lalo pandemic pa rin, naka-mask, so I still like to keep, even if nang hindi pandemic actually, gusto ko lang nag-spot conceal kasi I don't like na like buong face ko may foundation kasi naiirita ako kasi ang init din. So lately I've been trying the new BLK. I don't know if this is new, but I bought it because of Killa Kush. So yeah, so this is the Life Proof Airy concealer from BLK. So I have 2 shades. I have Buttermilk, which I used to highlight, and Chestnut kasi medyo nagtatan ako. Kahit hindi halata, nagtatan ako. But yeah, so this is how it looks like. My face does look oily because it's been a long day. I started my makeup around 1 PM, 9:30 na ng gabi. So hindi pa ako nagbablot. Ganyan yung itsura niya. Say hello to the cat. But ganyan yung itsura niya. But the thing that I love about this one, hindi siya cakey. Hindi rin siya completely matte. So I'm liking it at the moment. And naglagay din ako ng konti dito. And guys could see, sorry pawis. guys could see, hindi pa siya nag-decrease. And the coverage is still somewhat there. Syempre, nag-diminish ng konti. Especially dyan sa pimple na yan. But so far, so good. Guys could see minimal creasing underneath my eyes, and medyo covered pa naman yung pimples here and here, and it overall looks very natural. And so it is midnight. It's 12:18 in the evening. This is how the concealer looks. Guys could see like no creasing at all. It's still very flawless. Syempre nabawasan yung coverage, but still super flawless. I was reviewing their lip tint, the water blur tint, recently. And since I'll be using it on my cheeks, hindi ko man na sinet yung concealer ko. So, I've been talking quite a bit. Siguro mga 10 minutes na yon, 6 to 10 minutes. And hindi ko pa sineset yung concealer ko. And my concealer tends to crease underneath my eyes if I don't set it right away. For 10 minutes, hindi ko pa siya sineset. Hindi ko siya sineset at all. And hindi nag-crease. It's like, sobrang nagulat ako nun. It still looked flawless, like bagong apply mo pa lang. I'm also using the BLK Light Proof Concealer, which I'm loving at the moment kasi kanina pa hindi ko pa siya nasa-set and hindi siya nag-crease underneath my eyes. So, yeah. That's when I started using it consistently. So, I like it. It's just, I will put the video here, but you guys could see it's super flawless without looking cakey. So, I really like that. The thing is, I just wish it has more shades. Hindi ko siya nagamit for a while just because I was a little bit tanner. So if I use these, hindi na siya magbe-blend ng tama sa skin tone ko. It's gonna look a little bit ashy, lalo yung shade na Chestnut because it's a neutral undertone. So right now that I'm slowly going back to my skin tone, I can use it again. That's why medyo may gap from the time that I was using it. But honestly, if you want a crease-proof concealer, and this one, there's minimal transfer sa mask, but I've used other liquid products that transfer more. So, very minimal lang yung transfer niya. And it doesn't irritate my skin even if it's under the mask. So, that's a good thing because I have skin concealers, base products na it works okay naman nang walang mask. Kasi syempre, hindi natatrap yung product underneath. But when I use the mask there, sa mga products na yun, nagre-react yung skin ko. Pero pag wala naman mask, hindi nagre-react. So this one actually, my skin didn't react to it whether I use a mask or not. So I feel like, I don't know if they targeted this as like a skincare makeup, though I know BLK is starting to venture out to skincare infused makeup, so I don't know. This one didn't irritate my skin, and I like the fact that this one doesn't have a smell. Wait, it's not scented, but then at the same time it smells like the packaging, so I don't know if that will bother you because it's quite strong. But I would rather have that than the usual kind of makeup-y or like the perfumed smell skincare or makeup. So yeah, but nawawala na ako. But if you want a crease-proof, bulletproof, life-proof concealer, I highly recommend the BLK life-proof concealers. I just wish they release more shades, more lighter shades, or shades in between. I think that's what's lacking with when it comes to base makeup here in the Philippines. They always lack the in-between shades. And that's where I appreciated Radiance Tint by Get Ready With Me, because they really thought about the different in-between shades, whether it's like a yellow undertone, pinkish undertone, neutral undertone. They thought about the in-between shades. So I wish they come out with more shades, because I feel like this is so underrated, this concealer. So highly, highly recommend this. So yeah, hope you guys like my review for the BLK Life Proof Concealer. Again, please don't forget to click the subscribe button down below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!